Hello! Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am doing a crafting with Aid. It's been a minute since we've done these. We are gonna be crafting some festival sunglasses. Hi, how are we doing? How's it going, everyone? I miss you guys. Hope you're doing well. Like I said, we're doing crafting with Aid today. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I did one of these back when quarantine started, and I've had these for so long, and I've been meaning to do a video with them. So we're gonna be doing a little crafting with Aid. If you are looking for something fun to do, make some festival sunglasses, whatever it may be. I got this kit from xoxo, so I will link her down below. I have a pair of sunglasses from her and I absolutely love them. She had these little kits when quarantine first started, and I think she still has them. But if you are interested in getting your own, hit her up. Otherwise, you just need some sunglasses and some jewels and some E6000 and you'll be able to go to town. So we're gonna be crafting today, and I have like my little setup here so you guys can watch this on here. She did send me a photo of what it should look like, I believe. But otherwise, we're just gonna kind of like figure it out as we go and hope this turns out okay. I also do have some questions from Instagram, so I will be pulling those up along with this photo just so I know what I'm supposed to be doing. We'll just see how this goes, honestly. So I got this from xoxo. I picked out what color frame I wanted, what size, like what shape, and then the jewels, what color jewels I wanted, I believe. She had me like pick it all out. If I could open this. I have like a poster board. This is like the poster board. That was crazy. Also, sorry if you can hear my laundry going in the background. It's laundry day, so had to do that. There's also like this random thunderstorm that just came through. So if you hear thunder, it's storming in Austin. I think there's been like a hurricane or something. I'm so disconnected, honestly. Who would have thought in August, you guys, that we are still in quarantine? Not me. EDC just announced that they are not, that's not happening. So I was kind of like waiting for that to be a thing. Okay, so I'm gonna try and like place these things where I potentially want them based off the photo as well. So the first question I have was from Lauren Hutzel. She asked, what is my favorite Trader Joe's snack? And honestly, it's the, they have those, they have Trader Joe's version of Takis. They have hot Cheetos, but those aren't vegan. But the Takis ones are, so that's been my favorite. It's like the tortilla chip, tortilla lime chili chip or something is what they're called. Okay, so we have like the stars here. I'm not used to having two cameras. This is so nice, you guys. But other than that, I don't really get much snacks from Trader Joe's. I'm still going through, I don't go to Trader Joe's very often. I go maybe like once a month. So I'm still trying to get in like, get all the tea on all the vegan items without breaking the bank, you know what I mean? Next question, someone asked, how do you stay so positive? Honestly, it's really hard to stay positive, but I think I've just trained myself so much better to like look at something and think like, what is this trying to teach me? And once you start viewing life like that, it's kind of a lot easier to recognize, okay, maybe I'm being taught this lesson for a reason. Does this just like peel off? So that's just like how I've always kind of been. I started being positive, I'd say a lot more in college, because it just like sucks to like have that negative mentality in you. So I'd say I probably started transitioning to like try and be more positive and like see the other side of things instead of like freaking out and stuff. Oh, this E6000 is like going. So I always try and like look at life that way of like, while this situation may suck, it's not temporary, it's not permanent, you know what I mean? That's just always something I kind of like think about whenever something shitty happens, because life does suck. You know, quarantine has been sucking, this whole pandemic has been sucking, not going to festivals has sucked. But on the bright side, I've saved a lot of money. I've realized a lot of things where I want to go in my career, and yeah, you know, everything happens for a reason. So I try and just stay positive and figure it out. I do have shitty days. Like this past week was really bad. Just like anxiety, stuff going on, you know, but just had to like let myself like cry and then get over it, you know? Next one, shuffling and boobs bouncing. Let's talk. It's so hard to do. Ay. The amount of comments I have gotten on my boobs while shuffling is really uncomfortable. And I don't think people realize, like, when you comment on that, it just makes me really uncomfortable. It makes anyone uncomfortable. Like, I wasn't self-conscious about my boobs until someone made a comment about it, like while I was shuffling, and I was like, okay, well, that makes me like not want to post shuffle videos anymore. That makes me like, I'll still shuffle, but it just makes me really uncomfortable that when someone like is commenting on that. Okay, this is going well so far. I know once this is done, I'll have to like let it dry for a little bit. Oh my God, 333 is on the camera. I've been seeing 333 so much lately, you guys. But if you are someone that is a big boobed lady like me, I don't even have that big of boobs, but it's enough to notice that I have them while shuffling, because a lot of the other shufflers in the community don't really have this issue. Like a lot of them are very small chested, which like, no shade there. They're very blessed in that fact. But it's all relative, you know, like they might particularly think that they would like bigger boobs, and I'm like, I would rather have smaller boobs. So it's all perspective, honestly. I just like ignore it, and then at festivals and shows, like I'll always try and wear a top where I can shuffle so I don't have to worry about boobs popping out, or I'll pack a big t-shirt for festivals. It just really depends. JP Hale asked, how are you doing? Hope all is well. We're doing pretty good. Last week was a rough one. It was just like a very emotional week. I did a juice cleanse, I got my period, you know, I posted the podcast about my breakup. It was just an interesting week, but we made it out on the other side. Otherwise, feeling pretty good. These classes might actually turn out well. I'm pretty impressed with myself. Otherwise, things are doing great. I am getting back on my health and fitness this month, so I am really trying to limit alcohol. Gonna be tracking my macros again. This week is like a tester week because I just came off a juice cleanse, and you can't really exactly like jump back into stuff. Like you kind of have to slowly introduce foods and whatnot and see how that affects your digestion and everything. So I'm just slowly getting into it, you know what I mean? And then I am very burnt out from work because I haven't taken a vacation, because by now I would have gone to Buku, I would have gone to Coachella, I would have gone to Lightning in a Bottle, Electric Forest. I would have had 4 vacations by now. So because I haven't had any, that's kind of like not great, you know what I mean? So I am taking some time off this upcoming Friday through Monday and Tuesday. Otherwise, August is really exciting. I'm moving to a new apartment. It's been 3 years with my company and 3 years with 3 years living in Austin. So it's always just like a happy time. This is for me, just like looking back on the past 3 years and how great it's been and everything. So August should be really good to me. And I'm gonna be moving to a new place, so my priority is like, you know, leaving this old place and then packing up and setting up in a new place. So I'm really excited. I'm living by myself, and I feel like that's a pretty big accomplishment to like be able to do that. So I'm pretty excited about that. Alyssa Herb asked, do you have plans for any more tattoos? I was talking to Chase about this actually the other day, and you know, I've already gotten 4 tattoos this year. I got 2 around Valentine's Day. That's where I got the butterfly, and I have a phoenix on my back, a small phoenix on my upper back. I also got No Captain, which is Lane 8 lyrics on right here. And then I got a little cactus behind my ear. I was waiting to go back to Arizona to get that one, but then I won't be back in Arizona until Thanksgiving probably at this point. And then after that, I was like, dang, I kind of want some more now. It's been a minute. The guy I go to in Austin, Chris at Revolution Tattoo, is so great, and it's always relatively like pretty cheap, I'd say. Like both this tattoo and my Phoenix was like $100, and then I tipped him obviously. And then just my like 2 little small ones were like 75, if not less than that. I can't even remember. It was so cheap, and I was like, oh, perfect. I think they're actually 50 for both of them. So he's really great. So if anything, like he really likes to do custom like design work and stuff. So maybe him and I will like work on a piece or something together, but he likes to do bigger pieces, and I like obviously like daintier, no color, that kind of stuff. I know whenever I go back to Electric Forest, I do want to get an Electric Forest tattoo, but I'm not sure what I would get just yet. So I'm hoping when I go back to Forest, like the forest will just speak to me and tell me what I need to do. You know what I mean? I'm actually going through this craft pretty fast. Honestly, great if you need a little quick craft. I probably could have used tweezers because E6000 glue is just like so annoying to work with. It's like so sticky and stuff, but let's see. Someone asked, how's the new vegan diet going? It's going great. I would like to say I'm still plant-based because there are some stuff that are not vegan in my diet. Like I just realized vitamin D3 is not vegan, like the supplement, and I've been taking it. So I need to get like vitamin D2, I think is what it is. Because vitamin D, if you don't know, is like what you get from the sun. And if you're staying inside all day, you need to supplement that somehow. So that is why I have that in the first place. Last piece is on. I did this so quick, but the thing is that with the E6000, you gotta let it stay. But I kind of need to see how this looks. So yeah, there's still some things I'm still learning, but I have been doing pretty well, I'd say, in not cheating. It's really hard when you are dating someone that is not vegan, I will say that, because they can obviously eat a lot more and I'm a little bit limited, but Chase has been really great in making sure I have options wherever we eat, or we'll just compromise and like he'll go pick up from somewhere and I'll pick up from somewhere. So it's also like on my end, I'm learning to be more vocal that like I am vegan or plant-based, and like we need to be aware of that, you know, when it comes to picking places to eat or picking up from and stuff. Wow. There we go, you guys. Not done. Well, because they need to glue. Like, see, this one's already falling off. So yeah, this is just gonna be a Q&A for the rest of the time, honestly, because I finished it already. I don't know if it's smart to put them on, but let's just see. But yeah, I've been really happy with staying vegan. Like, I think it's something that has been really great for me. It's been really great for my skin. It's always something I wanted to do because I love animals, and I think there's a lot of benefits for the environment and things I'm passionate about with it. Okay, how do we look? Oh my God, cute. These are so cute. Oh my God. Can you just picture me in like a techno tent or something, just like vibing? Okay, we're good. Whew. So these I'm honestly gonna have sit out for 24 hours. That's usually what you have to do. I'm honestly just gonna re-glue this little ball because it's just not having it. So yeah, vegan's going great. Plant-based is going great. Hopefully by the end of the year, I can say like I did it for some amount of months without cheating, or, you know, purposely cheating, because there's accidental cheating. Like, I've been accidentally taking this supplement and not knowing it wasn't vegan, you know what I mean? So like Thanksgiving, we'll have to figure things out. Christmas, we'll have to figure stuff out because my parents aren't, which is totally fine. It's not their choice and stuff. so easy. That just goes to show how easy it is, and it's a fun little thing to do. If you have glosses that you just want to redo, you could probably just go to like Joann's, Michael's. They usually have like little jewel packs together, or you can just look at the different embellishments and start like bring the glosses with you, and then you would be able to like make them. Raquel Goody asks, are you going to continue to be a Base Nectar ambassador granted Lauren's allegations? So I have not talked about the recent things that have been going on within our community regarding the sexual assault cases and allegations and stuff like that. Personally, for me, I'm not the type to make a comment on this stuff super vocally. And the reason for that is I'm just not 100% ready to talk about it based on previous experiences, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's just where I kind of come from on it. I stand with victims and I stand with survivors, and it's hard for me to make a comment on every single thing. Like, and I'm just slowly learning that not everything deserves my reaction or my comment, even though you guys look to me for comments and stuff like that. I think I just want to clarify, I've never been an ambassador for Base Nectar, so I don't know where that came from. I liked his music and I would check out his sets from time to time. I was hoping to go to a Base Nectar curated event. However, I was not very deep into the community like a lot of other people were, which I could only imagine what they were going through having to deal with that. I can't imagine having like my ultimate favorite artist, you know, turning out to have these allegations and stuff. So I just wanted to make that very, very clear. Other camera died, so we're switching to this camera. Strange Graves asked, do you currently own any tarot decks? I do not. I'm kind of thinking about getting one, just like your traditional tarot deck, but I don't know what's holding me back. I don't know. I'm not really spending a lot of money right now because I'm moving to a new apartment, so we'll see. Taylor Khan at 97 asked, what about yourself are you most proud of? I think my ability to work on myself is what I'm most proud of lately, because in all aspects of my life, I'm just always wanting to do better, be better. So I think always trying to work on myself and like is something that I really take pride in myself. Like building up Vibe with Aid, working on my health and fitness, getting my mental health right when I need to. Stuff like that, I would say I'm pretty most proud of. Kelly Lynn Music asked, fave song at the moment. By My Side by Ferric Dawn has been a bop and a half right now. Vibe with Die said, not that it matters, but what do your parents say about your festival outfits, like the revealing ones? My mom has only made one comment about one outfit, and that was my Imagine Music Festival Day 1 outfit, because I was showing the booty in my Instagram photo. I think they were fine with the outfit, but me posting a booty pic as a 24-year-old, they were kind of like, and I was just kind of like, you know what, I've been working out, I wanted to show off the booty. It's not like I'm not revealing anything else, it's not risque. You know, they support me when they can. Lauren Bear asked, where are the colored light bulbs from in your house? So I have a colored light bulb in my living room and in my bedroom, and I have a strip around my mirror. The brand is LIFX. You can get them at Best Buy, Amazon, all those places. Massey11 asked, do you see yourself staying in Austin for a while? Where could you see yourself moving to? I think I'm gonna be in Austin for a little bit. I love it here. Like, I've been here for 3 years. The only other place I would consider is San Diego. So I went to Cross in San Diego and I absolutely loved it there. Kate J asked, what's the biggest lesson you've learned in the past month? One of the biggest things I learned is that I've been gaslighting myself, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically like invalidating your feelings or invalidating your experience or whatever it is for the benefit of someone else or just in general. So like if someone were gaslighting you, like it happens a lot in relationships where someone's like, oh, you're making a big deal out of things, or you're being too dramatic, or whatever it may be. I do that to myself. I don't even need someone to do that to me. So I've been gaslighting myself. So what I say typically is a lot more people have it way worse than me, so I shouldn't be this mad or this upset or this whatever. Because I come from a sense of like, it makes me feel like I'm being ungrateful when I have something happen to me, but I'm slowly learning that my emotions are my emotions and my feelings, and if I'm upset by something or hurt by something, it doesn't take away the fact that other people have it worse. You know what I mean? Like, it's still something I need to work on. So that is something I'm working on. She also asked advice for people moving and trying to make new friends. So put yourself out there. I have a whole podcast episode about making new friends in a new city. It is a lot harder with the pandemic going on, but I would definitely try and look up Facebook groups and try and see if you can find groups that way, and try and see if you can like set up socially distanced kind of stuff. I did try and do Bumble BFF for a little bit. I didn't really like that. The thing with me making friends is always so hard is like, I would like put a post in like a Facebook group and be like, hi, I'm so-and-so, nice to meet you guys. And then I would get overwhelmed by how many people comment and respond wanting to hang out. And then I just don't hang out with any of them. That's such a tourist thing to say, but that's my fatal flaw. Savannah Shug asked, your apartment is so cute. Would you ever do an apartment tour? So yes, I'm gonna do an apartment tour of this place before we move out. So I'm probably gonna do it next weekend and just get like, show you guys how we had our apartment set up, and then I'm gonna be moving to a new place, and then you'll be able to see the new place. Any tips on moving into an apartment for the first time? So I remember I asked her for more details on this, and she was basically asking like picking an apartment, things to think about, stuff like that. And so I used an apartment locator for my newer place and the first place and the second place that I moved to here in Austin. If you're able to do that, that's so great, because most of the time it's free. And if you like get an apartment through a locator, they get paid by the apartment. So I use that a lot, and I absolutely love doing it that way, because you can just give them all your recommendations, all the things that you need and want in an apartment, and then they help you find it. What I will say about looking for an apartment is that I'm the type of person that while I can afford a very bougie place, I'm not going to, because especially when the pandemic is done, I'm not going to be living in my place that much. Like, it's literally not going to be as utilized because I'm going to be traveling a lot. So I really want to find a place where I can have all the things I need, but still live and do life outside of it, if that makes sense. As for packing, I hate packing and stuff. Like, I'm really excited to just go through stuff and get rid of some stuff, but otherwise, like, I hate moving for this aspect. So try and break it up over time. So like this week, I'm 3 weeks out from moving. So I'm starting to go through stuff, donate stuff, and then probably start selling some stuff as well. So we're all just trying to figure it out. And then I am getting movers. I found really cheap movers to move me, and so that'll really help when it comes to that. Any tips not mentioned on your blog for drive-in raves going on Thursday? I have a whole video on my YouTube channel about drive-in tips if you are going to one, so check out that video. I will put it up here. Beginner tutorial or Recs for someone who wants to learn to shuffle and has no dance skills. I have a video on how to start learning how to shuffle on my channel. I also have a video from doing a shuffle challenge. If you are interested in doing like a 30-day shuffle challenge, I think those are really great to help you kind of level up your skills and stuff. And then I also have a YouTube playlist of a bunch of tutorials that helped me start learning the basics. So I will also link that down below for you guys. Someone asked, odds of Freaky Deaky happening? Please say yes, I'm so hopeful. EDC just got announced that it's moving to next year. So even though that was meant to be in September, October's not too far off. I'd be very surprised if anything happened in October, to be honest. Ray Danielle asked how to heal after a 2-year relationship. So I actually just came out with a podcast episode about my breakup. If you guys want to go check that out, I'll put it up here. It's hard. It takes some time. The thing that I really tried to do was I established a 90-day no contact rule, and also set a goal for 60 days to check in with myself, because it takes 60 days for you to withdraw from a person, and 90 days is just a good benchmark of withdrawing from that person basically. So 90-day no contact is so important. So unfollow them off everything, block their number if you have to, whatever it may be. And then just work on yourself, work on self-love, show up for yourself. Another thing that's also super helpful is writing down what went wrong in the relationship and what you need in your next one. And really be honest, get honest with yourself. Like, when you start to have that break from them, you'll start to realize like the veil comes off or something. You start to kind of realize like, okay, maybe these things were wrong, or I compromised on this stuff. So get honest about that and just like hang out with friends, talk to friends, family. I went to therapy So if you can do that, I highly, highly recommend. Oh, I always get asked this, where I get my biker shorts from. Aerie. That's where I got all of them. And that was the last question. So we did this pretty quick, but here are the glasses. I hope you guys like this video. We had a little nice crafting with Aid, a nice short and sweet one, but threw in some Q&A because I'm sure it's been a minute since we like connected on some stuff, so hopefully you got to know a little bit more about me and what's been going on in my life. But that is it for today's video. If you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to vibe with me. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.